Hello everyone, I'm RecV5.
And I'm Sandman99.
Merry Christmas and welcome back to Madden NFL 2004, Santa's Elves franchise.
Yes, and we are just coming off of week 1 where by the skin of our teeth we defeated the all-Madden Green Bay Goblins 33-30.
Indeed.
And they had to miss a long last-second field goal to preserve that win for
Yeah,
us.
it was a rough game. It was a really rough game.
But things aren't getting any better for us because now we're playing the Chicago Grizzlies, who are also an all-Madden team.
God.
Although our special teams and quarterbacks are slightly better than theirs.
Yeah, screw them.
So anyway, and of course I'm not sure if it was a good idea or not, but I'm going to try out some new ideas again today.
All right.
I seem to have a little bit of success with the single back 4 wide receiver thing in the last game.
Yep.
Although I had a few problems with it too, but you know, that's to be expected playing against an all Madden defense, I guess.
Yeah.
But it did work. When it worked well. So I decided to see if I could build on that. And so I actually finished off, because I had, in the last game, I had shotgun normal with 2 plays in it. So now I've got enough plays to fill out that formation, but I'll probably only use that formation if I'm in a long passing situation.
Yeah.
You know, like generally speaking, the plays that I designed for that formation are by design longer pass plays. They're not designed for, like regular use.
Yeah.
And I also put in some I formation big because I've always liked that formation. And I thought I needed something that would give me a little bit more of a variety of different looks for the run game.
Up against the home team. Al Michaels and John Madden here to broadcast this one, brought to you by EA Sports, the company that defines football.
You talk about a quarterback.
Jim Grimm.
Jim Grimm. Well, that's quite the name.
Yeah, just love that random name generator, eh?
Yep. Well, his name's Grimm because your prospects are grim on defense playing against him.
The visiting team have some good receivers too, and it's a big reason.
Yeah,
for
well,
his success
Jim
passing.
Grimm.
Now, this is his favorite target, and when you see what he can do with a football in his hands, it's easy to understand why. The coaches have told us that they wanted to get him some catches.
So we really need at least one win against this team this year too, because they're also a division rival.
We're gonna get creamed, man.
So we have to play these guys twice as well.
God.
If we can get that first win against them out of the way this week. Oh, what's going on here? Okay, they won the toss, but they decided something that I didn't see. So I'm going to defend with the wind at our backs because I think that might have been what preserved the win for us last week, remember?
Yep.
I always choose the wind direction whenever I win the toss, or they don't choose it. And they had to kick that last second 56-yard field goal
into the wind,
into a 7-mile-an-hour headwind, and that was just enough to make them come up a little bit short.
Well, there you go. There's something to your tactic.
So there you go.
They're lined up and ready for the kickoff, so let's go to the field.
I mean, I know we have to deal with that wind in our faces for half of the game too, but all things considered, I think it's a strategic good idea to have them deal with it in the fourth quarter.
Yep.
Booming kick downfield.
Well, kick that one right out the back of the end zone.
Are you aiming for a field goal there?
Yeah.
Should get points if you can kick that out the back.
Yeah. For kicking an 85-yard field goal, right?
Yeah. Oop, I'm on the wrong tab.
Yeah, I guess I should probably set my audibles up too. Yeah, you get a nice strong wind at your back and, like...
Oh, yeah, I totally didn't fix that one play, so I guess I just won't call that one play.
Oh, you forgot to fix that play?
Yeah, that one play.
That being said, that mess-up wasn't too terribly bad because you still had all 4 zones covered, and it wasn't like one guy had to run all the way across the field to his zone, right?
Yeah.
Like, they weren't severely out of position. In a pinch, you'd probably be able to play that, and it would work reasonably well.
Yeah, it's just a crisscross on the same side of the field.
Yeah.
So,
and that's just because they didn't have the forethought at EA to allow you to draw your zones.
That's right.
Specifically. Like, it wouldn't have been that hard. I'm pretty sure they had the technology back then in 2003 where you could go, okay, I want this guy to play a hook zone, and then you take him from his standard position like his position in the formation you're using, and you stretch that hook zone and then specify a destination that would be like the center of that zone, right?
Yeah, and that's something that you could do in Playmaker Football. We should show a clip of that just so that people know what we're talking about.
Yeah, well, maybe we will one of these days. But, you know what? I just think that it would have been a good idea to try and do something like that. And it would have made life much easier. Okay, what do I want to call for an audible here? Let's try... we should probably go with something that's a short pass for an audible, right? Yeah. Okay. We'll go dive left. I have to use 2 run audibles here because when you go to reverse these dive plays, the guy you reverse the play to does that weird cut, almost like he's doing a counter step.
Yep.
And, that's not necessarily what I want out of that.
Yeah, that's something that they fixed back in Madden 05.
Yeah.
And we go back to the game.
But anyway, we're on defense now, so I guess I can sit back and watch.
Defense, defense.
Yeah.
I never would have found myself chanting defense before these series.
Yeah. Yeah, because you were always a offense guy. And not only were you an offense guy, but you were a bomber.
Yeah, well now I'm super duper...
now on offense you're like ultra conservative.
Just when they need him to.
Like you make Ground Chuck look like a careless maniac out there.
God.
Well, he managed to get over there before they snapped the ball.
With the pass, off target.
See, that is the one small weakness to this particular defensive system, is you can overload one side of the offensive line, but you have no containment if that guy wants to roll away from the pressure, right?
Well, I think it all comes down to this secondary. They don't have great team speed, so they have to keep everything in front of them.
Yeah, it's a little bit annoying, but there's not much I can do about it.
See, he rolled away from the pressure there again, right? Whoa!
Well, but our corner there was there to make the stop, thankfully. I don't know where the safety went on that play.
Yeah. See, that's why in this game particularly, because quarterbacks in this game tend to run around a lot more than they do in Madden 05 as well, right? Unless they're designated as a finger quotes scrambling quarterback in Madden 05, they basically stand in the pocket, right? They don't move around from side to side very much even.
Stiff arms his coverage guy. Did you see that?
Yeah.
First and 10.
But in this game, they do move around a lot. They'll roll or, like they'll sort of drift away in the opposite direction to where the pressure's coming from, right?
Throwing. Incomplete. The pass.
And that's why when in this game, when I'm like, I do have a defensive playbook too, and what I've been experimenting with is going with a 4-man rush and having one guy, like say that guy that plays that curl flat over there, having him as a pass rusher, because at least, wow, I can't believe that he got a last second block on that. Did you see that?
Yep. And his man coverage guy was playing that probably a little bit too soft.
Yeah. But anyway, like I was saying, I have basically a containment guy. I don't expect him with a rush assignment to do a whole lot, because he's probably going to at least get double teamed over there. But his presence there will stop that quarterback from rolling around, right?
Using motion. Off to the back. What a stiff one.
The moment he motioned that wide receiver, I knew it was going to be a run. I just had a feeling.
Yeah, these guys tend to use the motion on the running plays quite a bit. Not so much on passes.
Giving some cushion on the outside.
I noticed that the AI does that, right? He throws the hot potato.
Good-looking play there as they pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
We ought to do something about the hot potato pass.
First and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line. Here come the heat.
You know what this defensive look reminds me of? Is from Playmaker Football. Some teams have a defense that looks exactly like this when it lines up, called Stalker.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it's basically a three-man rush zone defense, right?
He's got great recovery speed. He can catch up to the ball, even if he's caught out of position.
And the resemblance, like I know you came up with this on your own, but the resemblance between what you did and what that is remarkable. And actually in Playmaker Football, I guess Bill Walsh, who was a coach for the San Francisco 49ers, I guess he consulted on that game, which is one of the reasons why they have some really goofy formations in there, but they also have some very realistic formations for the time.
Yeah.
And some of the defensive looks and stuff like that are very realistic looking too, and I think that probably it's because they actually had an actual NFL coach or former coach like helping them out with that, right?
Very likely.
Under pressure, throwing. He hits his receiver.
Well, we forced him to kick a field goal.
Yep, you make them kick the field goal, and I guess that's about as much of a win as you're probably going to get here.
Darius will attempt to put up the first points of the day. And it's up. It's good.
Well, that stiff wind, though. You see how short that was compared to what that guy's power rating should be?
Yeah, if you'd have managed to stop him 10 yards further out, he might have had a little trouble with that.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance.
Look at how short that kickoff is.
From the 11.
Oh.
It's that one guy who tripped in my way who got me.
Yeah.
He wasn't even trying to tackle me. He just got in the way. And I couldn't get away from the guy who was behind me.
Looks like he's changing the play. Hand off to the tailback. He goes down at the 43-yard
I couldn't quite
line.
turn enough to hit the gap there.
Well, at least you didn't lose yards.
Dropping back, closing in, slings it to the outside.
Oh, look at that. He actually turned the way you wanted.
Did he?
For once.
For once. Yeah, that's not easy to do, actually.
That was a great recognition by the quarterback, knowing where to go with the football against the blitz and knowing how to get it there.
Well, we'll see if we can confuse them by continually changing our look and changing what we're doing, right? I'd say this is a fairly drastic change from what I just did on the previous play, right?
Yep.
Hand it off. And he's tackled.
Well, that was pretty good.
Yeah, well, that's the out-of-the-box halfback dive play.
Yep.
Out of the I formation big. And that's actually, like last game we talked about halfback belly out of the single back big. Well, the halfback lead dive out of the big I is actually one of the better run plays too. You can't actually design your own dive play where the running back will actually follow that particular line.
Yep.
Either, right? Like if you tell a running back to dive, usually he'll end up
between the guard and the tackle.
Yeah, between the guard and the tackle. Whereas in that particular halfback lead dive play,
He's between the guard and the center.
Yeah, he goes between the guard and the center.
Nice.
Yeah,
oh, you just outran your blocker.
Yeah, not quite fast enough for that. Well, you know what? It's all well and good to wait for the block, but
you wouldn't have that much time to wait anyways.
If you try to wait for the block there, I mean, you just don't have that much time. You can't wait forever, right?
Yep.
About 2 to go. Ball on the 26-yard line. Looks like he's calling an audible.
Well, they didn't move anybody back out.
Puts it away. So it's a
you know what? That's a good dive play.
Yes, it is.
That's my kind of football. The big guys up front.
Thing is, though, with the players starting in this position, basically what that is that's a sprint.
Get set.
Yep.
And
calling an audible.
I'm going to do it again just because of the look they're showing me here.
Well, at least you won't lose yards if you do it.
Again with the run. Look at that.
Oh, look at him run someone over. Oh, that's a holding penalty. Oh,
nope,
no, it's a face mask
penalty. Okay, well, we'll accept the penalty. Thank you very much.
He's not getting up.
He'll be fine.
The 5-yard variety.
I'll tell you, these face masks are getting so big. You can start
Patrick Stewart.
Jersey.
So now we know what he's doing now that he's not doing Star Trek anymore, right?
God.
That's funny.
First and 10. Ball on the 10-yard line.
Well, you're going to have a tight end or someone in that position now.
Yeah. Actually, a wide receiver.
To the air on first down.
Oh, come on, throw the ball. Why? I don't know why he didn't throw the ball there.
His receiver might have had
because you got sucked into that break tackle animation. The break tackle animation is probably worse than just getting sacked.
Yeah, to tell you the truth, I would rather
I just spoke with the
that he just threw the ball. Okay, well, this is a new wrinkle on this play. We're going to try this out.
Drops back with the throw.
Well, he caught it.
Yeah.
Good play on that pass.
Well, that just about puts us back where we were.
You can expect to see more passes thrown in his direction.
They have 1 rushing yard.
Do they?
Gibson in motion.
Uh-oh, nobody moved.
Dropping back, pressure, fires it out to the right.
Oh! Yeah, nobody moved. It looked like a man coverage, but then when I motioned that guy over there, that other guy stayed, right?
Yep.
And they make a play like that.
So I ended up having to throw the short pass to just get rid of it.
Yeah, there's really nothing you can do about it in situations like that.
Well, that's why you design plays with a short outlet guy like that, though, right? In case something goes wrong.
Yep. And thankfully, with that custom 4-yard curl route instead of the stock one, he can catch it.
Yeah. Well, it's a fast enough route that unless they've got a guy right on top of him, I can throw it to him, and it's fairly safe. I could have used it even if it was incomplete. I still could have used it just to get rid of the ball, right?
Yep. Boom.
Yeah, that one's going past the end line.
Oh, man.
That kick almost went into the crowd.
The special teams unit.
There you go. That kick almost went into the crowd. You ain't even heard that voice line before.
Nope, that's a new one, too. Well, new old, I guess. Yeah, it's surprising how many things they, like, when they come out with a new game, I don't know that they should remove things. You know, it's fine to add things and maybe and maybe help out with some refinements and stuff like that, you know, but don't take stuff away.
Yeah, I agree.
Right? Don't remove things from it. I mean, and it seems like so many game franchises do that. We were just talking to a guy on our Odyssey channel, actually, about a video series we're doing, which is Fallout 4. And, you know, like, comparing it to Fallout New Vegas. And, you know what? From Fallout New Vegas to Fallout 4, they removed a lot of stuff from their game too, right?
Yeah, like varieties and ammunition, weapon maintenance, things like that.
Skills.
Oh
right?
yeah, skills.
Like even player, like, character building stuff, right?
Yeah.
You know, like they literally got rid of a whole bunch of stuff.
And I mean, like, they added some stuff, like the settlement building and things like that, and all of that is perfectly good stuff, but they should have kept the other stuff in too.
Yeah, because I don't know that you had to get rid of the skill system in order to have settlements. You know, like, really.
Alone, the man in motion.
Well, now they've gone to an offset eye, and then they tossed it back. You would have been fine where you were.
Well, that's okay, because they're going to get a holding penalty.
Yeah, they bluffed you into moving out of the way for them, eh?
Won't help them.
I don't think that was part of the
To be fair, they moved a blocker out of the way, so...
Yeah. Well, you know what, though? That's tricky. That's funny stuff, right?
So it'll be first and long here after the penalty. Passing on first down. Throwing. And he steps out.
That's out of bounds, but that's okay. I don't think it gained him anything anyway.
1 yard, or
Yeah.
2 yards. It gained him 2 yards.
It's probably not worth the challenge to challenge that.
Second and long.
Even though he was clearly out of bounds, but I don't think I think I'd save my challenges for when we really need them.
Yep.
Drops back, throwing short to
No, look at that. So that worked for. So, oh, pick it up. Yeah, that one is definitely a fumble too. He was standing up when the ball came out.
Yeah, they were right there to jump on the ball.
Following the turnover now, it's first and 10.
Well, all right then.
Calling an audible now.
Year of the turnover.
Well, it's too late to change my mind now.
To carry it.
Face mask.
Out of the backfield.
That was just
They don't call it all the time in this game.
Yeah. See, they lined up in a defense there that was man coverage, but it didn't look like man coverage, right?
Yeah, because they didn't man lock.
And the reason I moved the wide receiver over is because I wanted a guy to block the cornerback over there.
Yep.
And then they took the cornerback that was covering him with him, right? So.
Yep.
Collins. Rumbles ahead for about 5. Third and 5 coming up. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Okay, Gibson, this is your time to shine.
Short drop.
Dropping back under pressure. Throwing.
Oh, he
dropped it. He was wide open, and he dropped the pass. Wow, very disappointing, because that was an easy completion. That's what I mean, though, right? Like, why do receivers drop uncontested passes? Right, when they shouldn't. Like, that should have been a catch. Okay, we're going to do something else here, too, because I'm getting tired of this.
Oh, the
whole kick accuracy thing is just driving me nuts.
All right, well, maybe we'll boost kick accuracy up a little.
The corners are backing off. Madison setting up play action.
And I think against an all Madden team, this game is hard enough as it is without the kicking game being a pain in the ass, too.
First and 10. Ball on their own 41, giving some cushion on the outside.
Like, as far as I'm concerned, a place kicker with 99 accuracy his impact bar should be almost the entire kicking bar. You know, like.
Hand it off to the back.
Look at that. He just ran away from you.
Yeah. Ran away from Santa Claus, no less.
Yeah, I hate that. That drop pass and then that field goal that just missed by a hair.
Man in motion.
Ran through him. Didn't really give the defense time to get further over there, though.
Yeah, really.
Didn't really, you know, like, I don't, what were they all doing back there? Sleeping?
I guess so.
Okay, if they score on us here, we're turning kick accuracy on our side up a little bit. Because we should have gotten 3 out of that, for sure. Like, if you have a kicker with 99 kick accuracy, the ball should fly straight, unless you're, like, completely and ridiculously, you know, out of the impact zone, right?
His 4th catch of the game. Second and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 31-yard line. Let's go, ball. 5th play of this drive. Closing in, throws it, good throw.
Man, Santa Claus just keeps getting cut blocked and cut blocked and cut blocked.
Yeah, you know what? If I were playing that position and I were an elite pro athlete, after about the second time being cut blocked, I would swing my foot violently into that guy's body and try and make it look like I was tripping over him. Like I would try and crack a couple of his ribs or something, because I would get awfully tired of getting hit in the knees after a while, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I wouldn't try to jump over him or anything like that. I would just try and make it look like I was taking a running stride and just kick him in the body as hard as I could. And the next time, maybe he'd stand up to block.
Dropping back. He's going for it all. This pass is
Ooh, that was close.
Well, that's why we have our cover 4.
Yeah.
He runs excellent routes and usually finds ways to get open in the secondary. This time he was open. The quarterback found him with a pass. He just couldn't get it under control for the touchdown.
And this is the 8th play of this drive. Pressure, throws it.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man. Now they're going to get field goal again.
Yeah.
If only the players on this team could catch.
Yep.
Although I did get like 3 interceptions last game.
Yeah, well, if they keep throwing passes like that, you'll get your share this game too, because sooner or later, somebody's going to catch one.
Oh, that almost hit the upright.
Yeah, he almost missed too.
The kickoff team lines up. Good kick, should be returnable. And he signals for the fair catch.
Both teams have played pretty well so far. It's still anyone's game.
1st and 10. Man in motion.
Oh, that's a face mask.
Yep.
He got his hand on the face mask there, and it cost him.
That defender almost pulled his helmet right off.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 31. Number 1.
Look at that big wide front.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to try and run up the middle here. Except they didn't block the middle linebacker, eh?
Yeah, amazing, right? They have that shallow front, but then you still can't get that inside guy blocked.
Well, the middle linebacker basically moved over there and nobody blocked him, right? So, you can't do much when that happens.
Pressure coming. Throwing.
Wow, whoa, you know what? Those guys, I wish that they would carry out the assignment as drawn.
Yeah, and get up there and
Right?
interfere with
Like,
that guy.
get up there and block that guy. Like, seriously, get up there and block him.
The visiting team expecting.
He also played that real weird, too. He didn't try to jam anyone there.
No. No, and normally when they play off like that, you would expect that the blockers would go up the field and try and make contact with him, right?
Yep.
Throws it.
Oh!
Have a look at this big defensive lineman. He couldn't get to the quarterback, so he got his hands up and he knocked it down.
Number 7 is looking for a good punt here.
Nice punt. His momentum carried him out.
Yeah,
There
well,
we go.
that's what I was trying to do.
He didn't have any room to run over there, John.
And you don't want to delay too long when you're looking for that crease. You can find the crease once you start running.
We'll see. Cowboys. They got nothing.
Hand it off. He goes down at the 28. The back picks up about 2 on that carry.
Well, they're not making any pretense about coming out passing this time.
Yeah, they're just coming out passing all the time.
Yeah,
I mean, they had like 1 rushing yard last time they showed the stats.
yeah. Well, see, that's why I have an assortment of blitz plays. Because if I see a team come out and line up in that kind of formation, I go after them, right?
That'll move the chain.
I send 5 or 6 to try and force them to either throw a bad pass or sack them.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 37.
Because no running backs means no extra help back there.
Get the ball.
They'll keep it. Closing in with the throw. Perfect throw. Well, John, he sure made some very timely receptions for his team tonight.
Got that one right. You know, when a guy like this, who always seems to be right there to bring it in, you know the quarterback will always be looking in his direction when he needs that big catch.
They'll go from the I formation. They'll go with a run once again. Madison covered some good ground there.
Well, there you go. They've got some positive yards on the ground now.
And
Yep.
allowing him to get a good run for a 1st down.
The corners playing back.
Come on, partner.
Number 14 sets up, throwing on 1st down. Fakes the throw.
Oh,
Makes
man. You just can't seem to get to him no matter what you do,
They've got
right?
something going
Yeah, not only that,
That's been
but
one 1st down
number
after
51
another.
here
They're
just-
putting together a nice looking drive here.
does a piss poor job of covering his guy.
Well, pretty soon it'll be time for cornerback flats again. Maybe you can get an interception and take it away from him.
The corners are giving a bit of a cushion.
Because that's another tactic that I use too once in a while is I'll put the corners out there and hard flats on both sides.
Pressure.
Crunch.
Play in the backfield.
There.
52.
Finally.
He brings the quarterback down behind the line for the first time tonight. 2nd down, and they need 15 for the 1st. The visiting team line up in the shotgun. Goes with a short pass to the right side. No one
Hey.
there that time. Now it's 3rd
Cornerback
down.
flats.
Completion.
Well, that would be nickelback flats
Well,
on that
whatever.
one. Yeah.
Wide players playing flats, right? They're not running out to the flat from the middle of the field. They're already out there wide.
Drops back. Gets rid of it.
Yeah!
Well, there. It was bound to happen.
The 50. The 40.
There we
The
go.
30. The 10. Touchdown. Home team. Way up there.
Like I said, though, how many times did he throw the ball right at a defender and have it, and it hits the defender in both hands, right?
Yeah, the only difference is that time he hit Santa Claus in both hands.
Yeah.
The kicking team heads out onto the field.
It's because I really don't think they care about the coverage. They
No.
just throw it.
I think they've already decided which receiver they're throwing the ball to even before they even throw it, right?
Yep.
Okay, this is going to be a problematic kickoff here. I have no idea what this is going to do, trying to kick it into that wind.
It's going to stop short on the 10-yard line.
Yeah.
And he got all of that one.
Or on the 5. That wasn't so bad.
From the 5.
Yeah, I'm just going to run sideways along the 25-yard line there.
Good idea.
If he wants to spin the other way, there's a guy behind me anyways, so if no one's going to contain the inside, then I guess I'll have to do it myself.
Here come the heat.
14 gets set.
Hit him low. Get in there, Lyle.
They'll pass on first down. Rowland hits him in stride. 6-yard gain.
Another hot potato. Just that time you had a wrong guess. If you'd have had the one short zone over the middle, you might have gotten another one there.
4 coming up.
Yep.
Ball on their own 33. The corners are backing off.
Bust his grill, D.
Dropping back. Throws it. And he makes the grab. Shields
Penalty.
picks up-
I disagree with that call. I didn't see any
Yeah,
face
how do you
mask there.
face mask the guy when you're grabbing him by the back of his jersey, right?
With his helmet
Yeah.
on sideways like
I think
that,
that's a
he
bogus
throws
call.
his whole head just
They
over
have
his
that in this
chest
game,
or his
too.
neck.
Yeah.
It's 1st and 10.
D up.
I hate that.
Number 14 gets set. Throwing on first down. With the throw.
That's out of bounds
That pass
anyway.
was right there, but he was unable to hang on.
That's the type of pass that you
See, I don't
gotta
know,
be
maybe
able
they
to
count
hang
that
on
as a
to.
drop pass, but I mean, if he'd have jumped up to catch that, he would have come down with probably both feet out of bounds anyways, right?
Yeah, well, it was just thrown way too late. Probably it wasn't one of the last guys the quarterback looked at, right?
The
Yeah.
visiting team using motion.
They got it.
Pressure coming. Stepping up. Surveying the field.
Oh,
This pass is
wow.
incomplete. Good
I think that was 'cause he got hit.
Yeah, but still,
He had
he's
to get rid of the
staggering,
ball
right?
in a hurry.
Like somebody got a piece of that outside linebacker again, right? He's staggering as he's chasing him around.
3rd and long.
Drop back. Drop. Set. They got knocked.
Drops back. Under pressure. Tossing it over the middle. And he hits
Well.
his target. Good pass and catch there as he records
Oh, it
it.
looks like they're going to punt. They're not going to try the 58-yard field goal, even with the strong wind at their back, eh?
That's okay with me.
They don't.
Yeah.
You might wish they had.
They'd probably make it too, because they're an all Madden team.
Just remember, on these, you have to try and make an effort to block the gunner. If
Not in this time.
Well, not this time, but
Into the end zone.
that's something that in this game you need to do because they'll get down there and they'll
Yeah, they'll just tip it back in
yeah
bounds.
they'll bat the ball back into play, right? Which
Yep.
is something that I don't remember seeing in Madden 05.
It could happen occasionally, but even a 99 speed gunner in Madden 05 was not as fast as a 99 speed gunner in Madden 04. So it happened very rarely.
Yeah.
Good job.
But they must have been in the huddle with me or something. Did you see how they
That's why
tightened the
pick up all
lineup?
those old defensive linemen. They do this kind of thing.
It's like,
They don't
wow.
even look at
You know,
players
how do
in
they
the
know?
combine for defensive tackle unless they weigh 300 pounds or more. Because they know if you can't clog up the line of scrimmage, you'll free the linebackers to make those plays.
Come on, partner. Bust his grave. Set.
Okay, Gibson, catch it.
Well, if he can get out there.
Catch the ball, man.
Closing in. Gets the pass
Or if I
off.
can get the pass past the defensive line, right?
Here's the thing. If you can't get
Absolutely
to the quarterback,
ridiculous.
then you get your hands up. And that's exactly what he did.
Well,
The visiting team come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs.
this time I'm going to backpedal, and if I have to throw the ball while I'm running backwards, I will.
Dropping back. Throwing. He hits his receiver.
Because then at least I can throw it.
Made the reception,
Yep.
but couldn't find a way to get past the marker.
When it's third down, you need to make sure that you move the ball past the marker somehow. You got to think that anything less is a bad play or bad execution.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt.
Well, I wanted to hold on to that, but I was busy focusing on trying to make the good punt.
And so the
Well,
punt
that's okay.
goes
You made the
out of
good
bounds.
punt.
Yeah.
And boy, was that a good one. That was a long one.
Yeah, we needed that.
Ball on their own 27. The corners are backing off.
See, it seems like the kicking meter in this game does kind of the same thing that it does in Madden 05 too, where every now and then it'll just screw with you, you know?
This one falls incomplete. No catch
Like
on that
it
pass.
will run at a slightly different speed than you're expecting or something like that. And you can, you know, like all the other kicks in the game are fine, but one or two kicks you'll really flub because, you know, like the kick meter will either go faster or slower than you expected, right?
Steps
Yep.
up, throws it. The pass falls incomplete. The pass was right there, but he couldn't bring it in.
It looked like he had it, but he just couldn't get it under control.
It's third down, and they have a long way to go.
Make him
Ball
throw
on their own
short.
27.
I'll try.
Bulldog under. Snake eye. Come on, Dion.
Yeah! Or sack him.
Yeah, he just about crossed the line of scrimmage there. That might not
Yeah.
count.
Onto the ball too long.
Well, it might not count. Oh yeah, it did. You sacked him
Oh,
for
yeah.
a loss of a yard. But that's the thing, though. That's what he's doing to try and nullify your pass rush because he knows that it's only coming from one side. Because he's stepping way up or he's rolling to the opposite side of where the
Unable
pressure
to get
comes
anything
from, right?
going on that series,
Yeah.
They'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. And he waves for the fair catch.
I might have been able to return that, actually.
No, you don't want to give him a free one, though, right? You just don't.
Bring that pain, baby.
Looks like he's calling an audible. The home team using motion.
Yeah, I guess just with the game being as close, it is better to err on the side of caution.
Rolling right to him. It brought the heat, but it was a good throw.
Yeah, he read the
Well,
defense,
Coyle's
and he
doing
got
a good
out of it
job.
quickly. But you gotta give
Yes,
some of
he
the credit to
is.
the receiver in this play. He saw the blitz was coming, and he made the right read so the quarterback had something to throw to.
Shoot the gap. Hit the ball. Set.
Hmm.
That all you got? Comes the heat. Yeah.
Jones goes in motion. Drops back. Pressure coming. With the throw.
Oh, wow. Okay, so that guy did not play that the way I expected him to, right? Like he went back like it was a hook zone, and I threw it on the break, but that guy there is way out wider than I expected him to be because I thought he was going to be in here, right?
Yep.
And that's why I threw that to begin with, and I was sort of, you know, counting on the, like, that's a cover two, right? Like, look
Yep.
at that guy's down there playing the flat and jamming, and
And that's a hook zone.
that's a hook zone. So that guy was like a lot further outside than they don't play that far outside on in Madden 05, right?
They don't typically play that far outside in Madden 04 too, but, you know, that guy's an all Madden player, right? He's
Yeah.
practically psychic. He knows what you're doing in the huddle.
Looks like he's calling an audible.
Yeah,
He got a
probably.
copy of your playbook before the game.
Yeah, really. Oh well, I got a lucky break there anyway.
He'll pass on first down. Gets rid of it, and he hits his target. Johnny has great touch.
Now you say, what's his strength? What is he
There,
good
see,
at?
you want to
Well,
catch
you
the
can see
ball
it right
and you
there.
want to
It's
stay in bounds
See, it puts this guy at
Yep.
a whole nother level.
and make the clock run.
Pass play here on first down. Gets the pass off.
See that?
Incomplete.
I can't throw a short pass because if I try,
The defense can't afford
they jump up and knock it down, right?
Yeah, it just hits the line.
Just try and knock it down.
Yeah, like the defensive line is the best pass defender they've got in this game, right? Totally.
Calling an audible. Man in motion. Dropping back under pressure with the throw. He hits his receiver.
Did he make it?
He recognizes the blitz and gets the ball out
Yep,
for a
just.
first down.
Yeah, and he saw a good matchup. He made a heck of a throw to get the ball to his receiver. They can run about anything here in the next couple of downs. I'm sure they'd like to get a touchdown out of it, and that'd be a real boost for them going into the half.
Yeah, I think that was just purely a lucky break there. We could have very easily turned that ball over. But then again, though, how many interceptions have your guys dropped in this game so far?
Yeah, well, they hit me in the hands all day long, so... Yeah. The only guy who catch an interception so far is Santa Claus, and he has 99 catching, so... It's kind of expected that he'll catch that one. Well, your helmet came off.
Yeah, really, eh?
On the defensive side of the ball.
It's rough. It's rough trying to do anything.
The number of holes and cutback lanes at the
but yeah, basically the only guy to catch an interception so far was Santa Claus with his 99 catching.
But actually run the ball to catch him off guard.
Well, that seems a little extreme to go for right now.
Second and long. Ball on the 33-yard line.
I guess we'll try this, and if we make a decent amount of yardage... Oh, look at that. See, now they're going to play zone. Of course, it doesn't matter because our offensive line can't block those guys anyhow.
I'll tell you, that was a perfect.
Well, you can see if you get a little closer for a field goal.
The gap and brought down to back for a loss.
Yep. Well, we'll try.
Here's what both teams have done on third down.
Third down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on third down, you keep three things. You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense on the sideline.
Oh, well. Just get over there. Yeah.
Across midfield.
Oh, come on.
Yes.
Okay, well, at least it isn't going to cost us. Oh, and I injured him. That was a defensive lineman. What was a defensive lineman doing 15 yards downfield?
I don't know. Maybe he was playing a hook zone. You know these all Madden players. They got 99
crazy.
Speed, too. You're lucky you caught him.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, well. Shall we take the brief pause to refresh?
All right.
Okay.
And we're back.
Back to the game. Here are the halftime.
Yes, and I've really struggled on offense in this game so far.
I can't see what player I'm selecting with the info prompt in the way.
Yeah, the info, yeah, that's one thing that's kind of annoying. It would have been nice if they'd have put a setting of some sort in where you could turn that off, right?
Yep. I mean, you can, if I were to pause the game right at that point, you would get rid of the info prompt.
Ball on their own 20.
Yeah, but it'd be nice just to not have to deal with the nuisance, though, at all, right?
Yeah, well, people would be like, why are you randomly pausing the game? Then I'd have to be like, well, I'm getting rid of the info prompt.
Number 37.
Oh, I managed to find a little crease and actually get positive yards on the ground.
Yep.
Thanks, Al. The head coach felt his defense did a nice job against the run in the first half, but that they will need an even better performance now. Clearly, they can't afford to allow many time-consuming drives if they hope to come back in this one.
Wow, they actually have more time of possession than we do.
See, this is a partial man coverage thing, right? See that? They're playing zone with the corners and man with the linebackers.
Yep.
Handed off to the fullback. Refuses to go down.
Okay, good job.
Yeah, I don't know who the hell Collins is.
Well, he's the guy that was carrying the ball there.
Short. Ball on their own 30.
Number like that, is he a safety?
I don't know.
Number 1 just squeaks by the first down marker. Well, they kept it in the quarterback's hands.
And they picked up the first down, but you want to make sure you don't get them too banged up.
Okay, well, we need to be able
Oh
to...
no, Collins is our fullback.
Yeah, we need to be able to throw the ball over the defense here. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but...
Like that.
Yeah. Except that they didn't block that guy again, right? Like, I gave these guys all block assignments ahead and to the right. And it's like, yeah, you know what? There's only one guy out there and there's 3 of you. One of you should block that guy. Really? Really? Seriously?
And we go back to the game.
Please.
2nd and 9. Ball on their own 35. Directing traffic. The home team.
I'm not going to have time.
Number 1 stops the clock with that timeout. Drops back, flings it to the outside.
Well, they actually blocked him that time.
Yep, they did.
The 42-yard line. The rush was on, but it's a nice game thanks to a nice throw.
They knew the defense was coming on a blitz, and when the pressure doesn't get to the quarterback quickly enough, somebody's going to be open downfield. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
There's your running game right there.
That might just be it, yeah. I mean, really. Because for some reason, it's just like they're not cooperating with the blocking on these screen passes. Even when it looks like it should set up well, those guys, they just aren't performing out there like they were in the last game even, right?
Yep.
To the air on 1st down. Gets the pass off, and he hits his target. Taylor is there again.
Yeah, the screen blocking's just not there.
Yeah, they're not executing properly, right?
Second and long. Ball at midfield. Number 1 gets set. Man in motion. Dropping back, closing in, gets rid of it.
There you go.
Catch on the run. They'll bring him down at the 40.
See, it turned out that I didn't have to throw it to him, but the reason I started the tight end like that is because quite often on this play he will come open on the flat if he's not jammed by
a linebacker,
a defender, right? So I'll use that little move just to beat the jam, basically.
Yep. Well, I mean, the AI does the same thing, right?
Number 1 sets up. He'll sneak it.
I can't believe I didn't make it there. Like, wow. That's absolutely crazy.
And this is the 10th play of this drive. Keeps it. What was the coach thinking about going for it? And after conversing with his coaches upstairs, he decides to challenge this.
I'm pretty sure I made it over the yellow line there.
John, they're trying to determine exactly where they'll spot the ball.
I'll tell you what, unless they're seeing something that we're not seeing, I don't think they're going to overturn this one.
Yeah. I can't believe that a guy with 99 run power and 90, you know what I mean? Like, I should be able to just shove them ahead, right? Especially when all you need is inches.
The
corners are giving a bit of a cushion. Number 14.
Oh, well.
Set. Pressure, throwing. This one falls incomplete. He was there, but the pass slipped out of his hands.
The coaching staff thinks that he has some of the best hands in the team. And it's surprising to see him drop a pass like that.
2nd and 10. Ball on their own 40.
Man, they love these bunch formations in this game.
Yeah.
Dropping back, pressure coming, slings it to the outside. Steamrolls the defender. Irvin makes another.
Well, we
great
had the
catch.
flat coverage. You just couldn't bring down that tight end.
Has a total
Yeah.
of 6 catches today. Only one man in the backfield. Can't figure this one out, but they just backed up their corners and safeties, even though they'll probably see a run here.
It's because I don't trust that we'll see a run here.
Irvin comes in motion. Madison picks up just enough with a first. So he works his way past the marker for a first down. First and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Sideline to sideline. Get the ball. Set.
Flings it to the outside. Great pass. Great move by the receiver as he hauls that one in for his 7th reception.
They're throwing that a lot.
Yeah, I know, but there's not much I can do about it because we're just not fast enough to get out there.
Yeah. I know I'd try laying a trap for him once in a while and see if you can get a pick when they throw those.
5th play of this drive. Under pressure, throws it.
Ah,
Right to
You
him.
see what I mean there? That cut block thing again, right?
Touchdown.
I think that what they should have done was they should have programmed in.
well, actually, I'm going to tell you what they should have done. And what they should have done is this cornerback here, when he's got man coverage wide receiver 2, should actually come over here and cover wide receiver 2.
Yeah, instead of having everybody swap all the way across.
That's right,
Yeah.
because that's what made that play.
But another thing that should happen is that on a halfback going down to cut block like that against a linebacker, there should be a very high chance of him being injured.
But I do. I think you have to play lots and lots of coverage, or else when you try to set a trap, things like that will happen.
Yeah, because
Especially with how overwhelming these guys are.
Yeah, I think that's really dirty that guy can just drop down to the ground and trip your pass rusher like every single play though, and your pass rusher never figures it out.
No one has really taken control so far.
Okay, well we need to make some changes to some offensive audibles here.
We'll go back to the play on the field.
Oops.
Watch your time.
Swift. Gain of a couple on that carry.
Yeah, looks like Swift is out there playing fullback.
Yeah, well I accidentally had the formation reversed again, right? And you can't. It's hard to tell when you do that.
Yep.
Number 1 gets set, drops back, closing in with the pass.
Fuck.
Plenty of pressure, and he barely gets the pass away.
Yeah, it wasn't a sack. But what it did was make the quarterback adjust his throw, and it messed up his rhythm.
Gets the pass off.
Wow, I actually got the pass off without it being knocked down by somebody. Wow. And I've got tunnel vision so bad I'd have no idea whether I had a deeper receiver open on that or not. Because I'm busy just trying to get the pass away at all, right? Yeah, see that? I could have thrown it to this guy here.
Yep.
But I'm not looking there now. I'm
So
struggling, right?
Well, they're pretty tough.
Yeah.
So the lineup to punt after going 3 and out. A line drive. A lot of open field, and he takes the punt. So he was brought down before he had a chance to get anything going.
Good job by both teams there. He gets his team a few yards closer to the end zone, and the coverage team prevents him from getting anything big.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to tackle there. I was just trying to play contain in case the first guy missed.
Pressure with the pass.
Look at that. The circus has come to town.
Yeah, they're out there playing volleyball.
Yeah, wow. Like 3 guys had a chance at that.
The corners are giving a bit of a cushion.
Bust this grill, Keith. Hawkeye right.
Madison.
Ah,
He broke my tackle.
he broke like 4 tackles there.
4 yards.
He broke a tackle for every yard that he gained there.
3rd and 7. As they get ready for this 3rd down play, we'll take a look at how they've done today.
3rd down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
Pressure coming. Steps up into the pocket. Good throw. The 40. Number 14 has done a good job finding holes in the secondary on his way to over 200 yards passing. They'll go from the I formation.
Ain't nothing said. Come on, gee up.
Madison. They'll go with a play fake.
Oh, look at that, eh? Bounces off the back of a player, and then he catches it off that.
Makes all of his receptions look easy.
Now that's just Madden 04 for you.
Wow.
The corners playing off a bit. The visiting team line up in triple.
There, cut block again. How many times
This one falls
has that cut block been executed and worked in this game? Like, I've lost count.
Basically every time.
Yeah.
Ain't got nothing. You got him.
dropping back, throwing short to his left. Makes the adjustment. He has made some key catches.
I'm pretty sure that was a pass rusher that actually brought him down there.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a very short pass.
Because I didn't have a zone that short.
No.
From here, this will be about a 46-yard field goal. The kick is up. The kick sails through. It's good. Solid effort tonight. 3 field goals for him. Darius comes in to kick off. Should be a return here. And he signals for the fair catch.
All right.
Good coverage, and so a fair catch was called. 1st and 10.
Tight linebackers.
25, 3, 25.
This one is handed off.
Yeah, but I saw that corner leaning, and I thought he'd be blitzing, right?
About a 2-yard
Yeah, it looks like you've got a...
And sure enough, he was. But,
Number 1. See something in the defense. Looking to run it here. Nowhere to go that time.
No hole there.
And that was
No.
the case of the defense winning a battle at the point of attack.
I really haven't been able to do
Control line of
anything on
scrimmage,
offense
running the
today
ball
at
to the middle
all.
of formation, very difficult. One
Everything
thing you
that I
can
tried
to do
has
is to
failed.
run from the
Everything.
outside. Maybe a
Well,
sweep or a
Chicago's
toss.
always been a good defense, and now they've got the best players in the league to play it with, right?
Line up in the
Yeah.
quarter defense. Throws it. Hits him in stride. He couldn't get the ball past the first down marker.
Well, positive yards will help with this.
Break off that route and make the catch short of the first down. Maybe he thought that he'd be able to do more with it after he caught it.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt.
Yeah, if I can get a good punt here this time for a change.
Not bad.
He kicks a line drive from the 31. And the offense getting ready to come back on the field after a decent return.
You're told to get as much as you can on a return, and that's just
Well, they only
what
got
he did.
7 yards on that return, I guess, so that's not so bad.
They'll go from the I formation, giving some cushion on the outside.
I hate that.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets the pass off. John, that went
Wow.
right off the defender's fingertips.
I bet you as soon as he let that
That
go,
could have been an
he was
interception,
wishing
too.
He could have it back, because that could easily
Could have been
an interception.
The corners are backing off.
Well, I've got a game plan now, and I'm not going to deviate
Madison,
from
the
it.
lone back. With the throw, and this pass is
Spins that guy, yeah.
nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chain.
I think that move is far more effective than it should be, too.
Yeah, it's much more effective than it was in Madden 05.
Yeah.
Bust his grill. Hawkeye right. Cowboy. Snake eyes. Give it all you got. Come on.
Throws it.
Hot potato. Oh,
Yeah.
no, that was a short 4-yard curl, not a
Was
hot
it?
potato.
Yeah, I know, but you know what? If I try to throw a 4-yard curl that fast, the guy I throw it to, it hits him and he drops it. Right.
Oh, who knows? Maybe he's one of their 99 speed receivers. There you go. In order to throw a quick 4-yard curl, you just need a 99 speed receiver.
Yeah, so he can run down there and actually turn around when the ball hits him, right?
That's right.
Because that was thrown so fast that I don't know if you could even complete
Dropping back, gets rid of it.
the pass rush. Well, that one hit that one hit number 42 in the knee.
Oh my god.
Well, it looks like they're going to run now. I don't think you need to worry about a pass on this play.
No, I'll just come out in a nickel.
It's third down with 3 to go. Ball on the
Yeah, like if
44-yard
you
line.
look at the offensive playbook, and any offensive playbook, there basically are no pass plays almost for this formation in this game.
They give it to the halfback. About a 2-yard gain here.
So you can pretty much, when you see the goal line offense come out, you can pretty much play the run, I think, because the only pass play I can remember seeing is a weird 2-receiver pattern
Here's the punt.
where both the halfback and the fullback go down the middle of the field, right through the middle of the line.
Yeah, they got some weird play action in there.
Yeah, and I don't know, it just doesn't seem to, it's very obviously a run-only formation in this game.
He sees something in the defense. Hand it off.
Nice run.
Gets the call, picks up 4, maybe 5 there.
And hey, you know what? Your left tackle might have ended up on his ass, but he held on to that defensive end long enough for you to get through there.
Ball on
Yeah.
their own 29.
Well,
Get at him, Pete. Get in there.
Looking upfield.
Oh,
Number 37 gets about 5 yards.
nice.
okay, well, they
He just
gave
goes
me
right
a
at the
first down
defense
on
to
that
move
play,
those chains.
unbelievably.
Set. Got him. We got him. We got nothing. Lose it.
To the air on first down. Looking for a receiver. Gets rid of it. And this pass is completed. Not a whole lot on that one.
That's what
Well,
pretty much
positive
what you'll
yards.
do. It'll
Yeah,
force
well,
you
it's
to
better
make the
than
throw
losing
before you
yards, and
want
if they're
to.
going to be dicks and they're not going to let my blockers block properly,
Second and 7.
then I'll just send them up in a pattern and then try and throw it underneath them, right?
Yep.
Calling an audible now. Man in motion. Under pressure, throws out to the left. He finds his man.
Oh, that could have very easily been a missed tackle.
Quarterback lets it go and he found
Maybe, but
they
they don't miss tackles very much, I don't think.
No, because they're an all-Madden team. But that was the wrong angle. He just basically made up for it with his excellent stats.
Yeah. Okay, you guys, get up there and block that corner now.
throwing on first down. With the pass.
Okay, well, they still won't block him, but at least I managed to pick up 3 again.
10 catches.
Wow.
Directing traffic.
Yellow, 25.
Fullback handoff. Rumbles ahead for a yard, maybe 2.
Yeah, sadly, I think Swift out there is a wide receiver.
Well, when I line up with 3, I wonder if he's in there because of an injury or something, because if when I've been lining up in 3 running backs.
7th play of this drive. Looks like he's changing the play.
Hold on here. What do we got going on here? Yeah, okay.
And we go back to the game.
74.
Closing in. Throws it.
Wow, he caught it. I don't believe it.
Yeah, that's the first pass he's caught of that type all game.
Yeah. Because I've been having an absolutely terrible time getting these guys to catch passes, right?
Yep.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I can't believe how fast they get back there. They're unbelievable.
They drop back in zone coverage, never giving the quarterback an option.
Now they're looking at 2nd and long after the sack.
Let's go, come on.
9th play of this drive. Using motion.
Ah, crap. I couldn't get him to snap the ball when I wanted him to.
For a receiver, throws over to his
Oh, that's
right.
okay. It's a linebacker coverage.
Yeah.
Number 1 with a high
Well,
hand.
luckily he didn't get jammed.
Yeah.
Right?
And he's got 89 speed, too, so any linebacker is going to struggle to keep up with him, even in all Madden 1. Because most of those guys don't even have that kind of speed, even if they've got 80 speed.
Yeah.
There's a big difference between 80 and 89.
Man in motion.
And I mean, hell, most linebackers usually only have about 75-ish speed.
Pressure coming with the throw.
Oh, that was a touchdown, and he dropped it.
Complete pass. 2nd
Right?
and 10.
There was nobody in front of him. If he all he had to do is catch that, and it was a touch. It was a touchdown.
Keep your cool and play it calm. You got this.
This is making me mad.
Number 25.
Just keep your
Man in
cool.
motion.
You get mad, you won't go anywhere with this.
Catch the ball when I throw it to you, please.
Under pressure with the pass. He has some room. Good throw, good catch to move the chains.
You know, as a receiver, all you have to do is get a step, and this guy's going to put the ball on you.
First and goal? It's literally first and goal.
Yeah.
Directing traffic.
Yellow, 74.
I messed up because I'm not used to having a run audible on that particular.
25. And we're all tied
Now, this is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in
Well, we
behind the
needed that
center
one.
guard and keep pushing and pushing.
Yeah, well,
Putting
see,
up
when you
6
look at
points
my
on the
passing
board.
numbers, except for that interception, they don't look that bad, right?
on the extra point.
They just haven't been able to do anything. Because it seems like something dumb happens that goes wrong, at the very end, right?
Great
Yep.
scoring drive there, very efficient, moving the ball down the field and moving out in front.
Fourth quarter comebacks and last-minute drives are what set great teams apart from the good ones. I've seen this guy bring his team back late in the game many times. Looks like he might be adding another one to that list.
And out the back.
Downfield. He got all of it.
This is just how the coach likes to play it. Keep it close until the end, then put something together with your last drive to come away with a win. Now it's up to the offense to close this one out.
First and 10. Ball on their own 20. Using motion.
Oh.
Closing in.
Oh, well, that's
got him
okay.
anyway.
You know, those offensive linemen were like, what the hell is he doing laying on his chest?
Yeah,
That was weird.
they all stood and looked down at you dumbfounded, and yeah.
Now, sometimes these things just work out.
After the sack.
Well, Santa Claus has got 3 sacks in this game, in spite of being blocked in the knees all game long, right?
Regain the lead with a field goal.
Yep.
Madison wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly.
Oh, there's number
That's just a
45.
case of studying game film this week paying off.
Celebrating after
You know
making
what
that
they
big
like to run
stop.
In certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Gets rid of it.
Well, that's just too short to get them what they need.
Yeah, it is.
More and more as the game moves along.
So a fair catch later, and then we'll have the ball back, right?
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. And he chooses not to return this one.
Their punter must be getting tired or something.
Yeah.
By the cover team to force
Well,
the
that shows you how superhuman the coverage is on that one, because you were actually getting some decent blocking there, but that guy still got down there to not allow you a return, right?
Changing the play now.
Yeah, okay.
They'll pass on first down. Pressure, tossing it over the middle.
Hey, that works.
Yeah, but I don't like it when they leave that safety sitting there,
That's one thing this guy does well.
right?
Put
Yeah,
the ball
it makes me
right in the
nervous,
place where
but
it needs to be.
basically what happened there was that I sort of threw it really quick.
Yeah, you
to
forced
make
it in
sure,
there.
to make sure it was in front of him, right? Oh, look at this.
Directing traffic.
Well,
Number 37. Loses.
Oh,
yeah, see, I figured they were probably blitzing that safety, so I just ran away from him, right?
And the
Yep.
back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a first down.
The home team holding on by less than a field goal.
a dime flat.
Yeah, they have kind of a lot of defenders over on this side, but they're all off the line a little, so maybe I can get a couple of yards here.
Number 37. Picks up 5. It's second down and 5 to go. Number 1 sees something in the defense. Dropping back, pressure coming, throwing, catch made on the run. A lot of pressure on the quarterback, but he still got away a good pass.
Yeah, and here's one thing. He's one of the smartest guys in football at the quarterback position. He's always watching film and studying defenses, and you see all that hard work paying off on plays like that.
The home team holding on by less than a field goal. The home team using motion. Throwing on first down. Under pressure with the throw. He's inside the 10. So they're able to pick up another first down.
And this offense is clicking, making the right calls at the right time.
Number 25 never seems to go down on the first hit as we take a look at his rushing total and yards after contact. Calling an audible.
Red, 25.
Throwing.
Ooh, I made it.
Nice.
The quick pass from the quarterback is there for the score.
That was great vision by the quarterback. He looked the defense off his receiver and then turned and fired it to the open guy.
The kick is up, and the extra point is good. Well, you can't ask for much more out of a drive that gets you into the end zone.
Big players make big plays, and that scores touchdowns. Give some credit to the linemen out there. They're the biggest guys in the field.
Yeah, we haven't got this one in the bag yet, though.
Into the end zone.
He got all of that.
Look at that, eh?
You could kick field goals from here.
I could kick field goals from there,
The
yeah.
last series, forcing the offense to go 3 and out.
Well, having a wind like that at your back, you just kick it as hard as you can. And
Ball on their own 20. Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Throws it. He can't.
I think that's a holding penalty, probably, the way that flag came in late. Yeah.
Yep.
So you want to accept that penalty.
Wow, that was actually a pretty far downfield holding penalty.
Yeah.
4 yards downfield.
He got caught grabbing.
Yeah, and that play still didn't take them to 2 minutes. There's 1 second, and so they're getting a free timeout out of this too, right?
So it'll be 1st and long here after the penalty. They'll go from the I formation. Shields, the motion man. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Closing in with the pass.
Yeah, maybe at this point, if you put a dime defense on, then you won't get caught in a mismatch like you did there, right?
I play nothing but a dime defense.
Keep this last drive out of the end zone.
I'm always in a dime defense.
Well, I guess for next season, we need to recruit more speed at defensive back then, hey?
Throwing. The incomplete pass brings up 3rd down.
They need to get a big
I think he was going to have trouble keeping that in bounds.
Yeah.
Make things real tough.
It almost looked like he threw that away, actually.
Maybe he was throwing it away. I don't
They
know.
dug themselves into a hole here, a long 3rd down situation. Ball on their own 14. Throws it.
That was out of bounds too.
Anything going on this.
Well, now they're going to go on 4th and 16.
Well, it's not much of a surprise. They have to.
They did a
Yeah.
good job of confusing him with their scheme and their coverages. Hey, this isn't going to be an easy pickup, but the offense has to believe that they can do it, or they've already lost the game. The line has to give the quarterback some time.
Well, I'm not sure what they were trying to do there, but that works for me.
So we have 1st
Now it's time to run the ball 3 times and then try a field goal.
calling an audible. Swift. He's taken down.
Yeah, that's a wide receiver. I'm pretty sure that's a wide receiver there.
I think he's halfback 4. That's what it is.
Playing running back, yeah, and we must have an injury out there because
Swift got hurt at the beginning of the game. Or sorry, not Swift. Patrick Stewart got hurt at the very beginning of the game.
Oh, and he isn't back.
That's
Okay.
right. He's out for the game.
Okay, that would explain why Swift is running the ball then. Well, he's doing a good job.
Looking for room. Chicago calls a timeout. That's their 2nd.
I'm guessing this should be a run.
I'm guessing too, John, that this should be a run.
If they are and they give up a 1st, this one's over.
And here's a look at each team's success on 3rd down so far.
3rd down is when you want your players to dig deep and make a clutch play.
Yeah, because they're not just going to generously give me a wide receiver flat pass there, so I guess I'm going to take a penalty.
And it looks like there's a penalty on the play.
Ah.
They're moving in the wrong direction.
A play like that will just kill a
Okay,
coach.
well,
You're trying
let's
to
try
put a
this
drive
again.
together, and then boom, something like that happens.
Chicago comes out in the quarter defense. Number 1 sees something in the defense. This one is handed off. Ogden records the stop at the 19. So we'll see if the field goal unit can come through here.
Well, we're just going to try a field goal. I missed one from about here earlier, didn't I?
Number 7 looking to make a good kick here.
Keep your fingers crossed. Oh!
And it's on its
Oh
way.
well, at least I didn't miss it. Weird, eh? If you really miss bad enough, it doesn't let you run the clock anymore, right?
Yeah.
Like it doesn't hold on
They
to
just
it.
can't seem to stop him.
I'm trying to lose this game. I really am. I'm trying my best. But you see what I mean by the kick meter screwing around, right? Because I was totally not expecting it to be that fast.
Well, that's okay. At least you made it. It's kind of like all those times when I flub it through the thing, right?
Yeah. Yeah, like that one where you bounced it off the upright and the crossbar, and then it still went through.
That's right. It's what you call good kicking.
Oh, well, you can relax a little bit now. I don't think that... all you need to do is stop him from scoring a touchdown quickly. Pretty much. Wow.
Incomplete pass brings up second down.
They're going to make the quarterback keep throwing because it's the only way that they have a shot at coming back.
Come on, partner. Eagle left. Set.
Throws it, and it's caught. That reception brings his total to 6.
And you can catch the ball like this, you'd think the defense would start double covering this guy. The thing is, I think you'd still find a way to get open.
Incomplete, so he can't come up with it.
You got so much stuff going on
Well,
out there. You
let
gotta
that one
off
get
the
away
line,
from
you
him.
gotta run a good route, you have to read
Although
the
it looked like it was
defense,
kind
you
of an
gotta
off-target throw, too. He had to turn around in an awkward direction.
This is big-time football right here. The game's
He did
on
like
the
a
line
360
on a
in order
fourth
to
down.
catch
We need
that,
a yard
right, or
two
try.
to keep your drive alive. I think you just
Well, it doesn't matter because he made that catch.
Tell him you need it first,
Yep.
and let your back just follow him past the marker.
They'll head right back to the line.
Stay active. Stay guys. Set.
Pressure coming.
That was a fake
Downfield
spike.
with the pass.
Was it?
I think so.
Incomplete pass.
Okay, they
Oh,
gotta
well.
keep
Looks like
throwing
nobody was
downfield
going
to
for
move the
that
chain,
anyway.
while keeping the clock movement to a minimum.
Yeah, because there's a fake spike in the playbook, and that's what that was.
Yeah, I seem to remember that, too. I've never actually used it, but I think it's supposed to be when you line up to... Yeah, okay. It's another one of those 2-minute tactics, right?
That's right.
And it's complete. Across midfield.
Oh, my
boy.
God.
Wow.
And it looks like they're going to go no huddle.
Well, just keep the clock running.
Get at him, D. Stay active.
We're up by 11, so...
Hey, another fake spike.
This
Yeah.
one falls incomplete.
Only that time you had the guy over there
I'll tell you,
covering.
that's exactly what
Yeah, I
you're
switched
supposed
over
do
to a
if
cover
you don't reach
4.
a quarterback.
Yeah.
Get your hands up and cause an incomplete pass.
Yeah, if you've
They're
got
gonna
those
need to
guys
pass
hanging
here.
around
They're
out
not
wide by
worried
the
about
flats
first
there,
downs
then
anymore. They need big gains and a
it'll
quick
make
score.
it'll make them work for those passes a little bit at least.
Under pressure.
Wow, you almost got to him there too.
3rd down and 3 coming up. Ball on the 30-yard line. Chicago calls a timeout. That's their final timeout.
That's their last time out. All you need to do is make sure you force them to run a play where you can tackle them in the field of play, and they will run out of time.
Number 14 sets up. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. That little dump off will move the chains.
I'll tell you, this guy is known as one of the most accurate quarterbacks around. And part of that is because he makes a lot of passes like these. They're
There,
almost like
now
long
he's going to
handoffs.
spike the ball to stop the
Probably
clock,
try one long throw downfield.
but it isn't going to matter.
Closing in with the pass. And he stopped at the 14.
I don't think they can line up and spike the ball again. There's not enough time. Wow, look at that. We made the comeback.
Yep.
Wow, the heart attack kids.
This game is presented by the authority of the National.
You know, these all
Football
Madden
League
teams, right?
Esports.
In this game, they're way better than an average team in Madden 05, like an all Madden team in Madden 05.
Yeah, actually, you know what? It was hard labor playing offense against these guys all day. Without that interception for a touchdown there, I think we very well might have lost this game.
Of course, I also gave up a long bomb for a touchdown.
Yeah. Well, you know what though? I managed 82 yards on the ground and 200 yards passing, which is not horrible. I guess that's probably an average day by anybody's standards.
Yeah,
right?
you're approaching average numbers.
Yeah, and I threw the one interception, which didn't actually end up costing us anything, although it did cost us a field goal try. And I did miss that. Probably should have been, very makeable field goal. So yeah, and look at that though, the passing yardage, right? You leak yardage all day long. So here we go. I managed to pull up my socks and get a 90 passer rating in this game. Completed 75% of my passes. Right?
Yep.
Wow. Yeah. So, Mr. Collins, the fullback there, had a decent... There's Patrick Stewart, who I guess is out for the game, right?
That's right. He'll be back next game.
Yeah. And,
yeah, Swift just doesn't have running power.
Corbin Swift, 4 carries for 7 yards. Yeah, and the guy who actually is the halfback only got the ball twice, but he did get a touchdown.
Yeah, I think he had a couple of receiving touchdowns.
Well, he had a receiving touchdown drop. I know that. So, Mr. Taylor caught 10 passes again, and this guy he actually caught 5 passes, right?
Yep.
I don't know. Well, I guess they didn't count it as a drop, or maybe it was Gibson that dropped that pass, right? That touchdown.
No, they just didn't count it because you hit him in the back with it.
Oh, okay. Anyway, we only had 1 drop pass according to that.
Yeah, I don't know how much stock I put into that, right?
Yeah.
Because like you actually hit a couple of players in the ass and they just didn't catch them.
20, 24, 28. So I ran the ball 30 times and passed 33 times.
Still balanced.
Yep. So there we go. That right end of yours was a busy boy today.
Yep.
Wow.
Well, I think it's because he's always out there playing the flats.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes he gets beat out there, but just having somebody trying to get out there, I think, is better than not having anyone at all.
Wow. You know what? I hope we get a cupcake team next week because I need the rest. I'm tired. Yeah, you had like 8, 10 passes knocked down. Like you knocked down 10 passes. Scored a defensive touchdown. And Jim Grimm with a quarterback rating of 69.6. He threw 60 passes.
Yep.
Wow.
But now you know why their passing yardage was so damn high.
Yeah. And they ran the ball 11 times. Wow. They ran 71 plays in that game.
Yeah, in a single game of football. They ran an unrealistic number of plays because they just like line up and snap the ball, right?
Yeah. Well, considering that they threw how many passes?
60?
60 passes?
Something like that, I think. Yeah, 60
They
passes.
threw 60 passes, and they had 8 drops.
Yep.
So that's not so bad, right? Considering the number of passes, and I know at least 2 or 3 of those drops that I saw were severely contested ones too, where the guy takes a big hit while he's trying to catch the ball, right?
Yeah, I think they had 2 or 3 uncontested drops, and then a whole bunch more were a guy getting hit.
Yeah, a number of those drops too I noticed were like those swing passes to the running backs where they're leaping in the air and the ball bounces off them, and
Yeah, 2 of them were like that, actually.
yeah. So anyway, yeah, their middle linebacker. Who's number 92 on this team? There, the defensive end, right? Like that pass that I got picked off on, I was throwing. That guy was like 15 yards downfield.
Well, but was it him that actually picked it off?
Yeah, it was. I saw his number.
Or was it just that he got hurt after the play? You'll
No,
have to go to
he was the guy actually.
We'll sort by interceptions?
Yeah.
No, it was that corner.
Oh, okay. It was weird. They had the number 92. Okay, I guess he got hurt, but Okay, well, anyway.
Oh, you're lucky you caught that corner then.
Yeah. Well, especially after he did that phony baloney spin move first.
Yep.
Right?
Well, you stuck with him, though, and you didn't give up.
I didn't give up on the play. I stuck with it. So there we go. We've beaten 2 all Madden teams in a row to start the season.
Yeah, it hasn't been easy.
And
we're going to have to beat them again.
Yes, we're going to have to play each of these teams another time, which I'm not looking forward to. But anyway, I guess that's the game for today.
Yep.
Which is, what is today? December the 6th?
Yep.
So I guess tomorrow we'll be back with week 3.
Indeed.
Of the regular season. Until then.
I'm Rec B5.
I'm Sandman99.
Merry Christmas.